Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Quick review of the Thanksgiving Day games. 3 games, and they're not easy. And part of the reason is because 2 of them involve backup quarterbacks. Before we get into this, I want you to realize that there's a theme with the name Daniel. We have Daniel Chase in for the Bears. We have Colt McCoy in for the Redskins, whose actual first name is Daniel. And then we got a head coach of the Falcons whose name's Daniel. And I suspect we're going to see a theme between these 3 men and the teams they're associated with. So Bears at Lions. Keep in mind it's week 12. Detroit and Chicago both equal 37, the 12th prime. This is going to be the last regular season game between these 2 teams. If the Bears win, they'll get their 99th win in the season, or in the series, and this is in the 99th season of the NFL. Again, it's also the Bears' 99th season, and Illinois equals 99. Right now, it's interesting that it's 98 to 74 because Detroit equals 98 and Detroit Lions equals 74. The quarterback who's been inserted in, Chase, that name has gematria of 99. So does Matthew, the quarterback of the Lions, Matthew Stafford. If the Bears win, they will be 8-3 in Detroit, Michigan, 83. The date of the game, November 22nd, has gematria of 99. The 99th season is a big riddle here. This is going to be the Bears' 11th game. 11 has that gematria of 99. Chase Daniel is 1-1 as a starter. He's 0-1 on the road. Keep in mind he got his career NFL start with the Redskins, who are also playing on this day. Chase Daniel could become 1-2 with a loss in Week 12. For Stafford, it's his 139th game. Week 12 equals 139. Matt Patricia's birthday is September 13th, 13/9, the head coach. Stafford's 64-74 and 38-30 at home. If he won, he'd get his 39th win on the day, leaving 39 days left in the year. He could also get his 31st loss, the 11th prime, in the Lions' 11th game of the season, which would factor in with the 11-99 ritual that would be in favor of the Bears. We have 71 date numerology. Chicago Bears is 71. Stafford's on 71 regular season losses. It's his 18th game against the Bears. Bears is 18. The Bears can also pick up their 18th win on Thanksgiving in this game. Stafford's 10-7 against the Bears. Chase Daniel, it's very interesting that this game's 46 days after his birthday. The over-under started at 46 points. Chicago equals 46. It's also a span of 47 days from Chase Daniel's birthday. With a Bears win, it would move the Lions from 4-6 to 4-7. Ford Field equals 47, where the game's being played. Out of the birthday alignment, Matt Patricia, it's his 71st day of his age. Chicago Bears is 71. The Lions and the Bears are 8-8 against each other on Thanksgiving. With a Bears win, they would become 9-8 against the Lions in Detroit. Detroit 98. Detroit's in their 89th season as well. If Detroit lost, they'd fall to 8-9 in the series. 89 is the 11th Fibonacci. The Lions are 37, 39-2 on Thanksgiving all time. The Bears are 17, 15-2 on Thanksgiving. Going to be their 35th game on Thanksgiving. They're looking for that 18th win. Bears 18. 18 is the result of 9 plus 9, which is a bit like 99. So, again, this one is tough because we don't have a lot to work with in terms of Chase Daniel, who's been inserted in the game. What I said before Chase Daniel, what I said weeks ago when I picked the Bears to beat the Lions the last time they played was I like the Bears to sweep the Lions for the 99 ritual in the 99th NFL season. That still seems to be the stronger narrative, but I don't know. Chase Daniel, he doesn't breed a lot of confidence. The Bears defense, though, they've made it look dynamic. Realize if the Bears lost, they'd fall to 7-4. Detroit Lions is 74. So that is something else to consider. I do think that the Bears' 99th win in the 99th NFL season is still the stronger riddle. So you take the numbers that are there. Go with your instinct. Next up, Redskins, Cowboys. The last time Colt McCoy started against Dallas was in 2014, and it was on the day leaving 65 days left in the year. Colt McCoy won that game. I just noticed that with a Cowboys win and a Redskins loss, they would both fall to, or they'd both become 6-5. Also, I want to come back up here about the last game. Jeremy pointed out the biblical story of Daniel in the lion's den. And Daniel does prevail against the lions in the Bible. Again, we have these two Daniels coming in. Chase Daniel and Daniel McCoy, better known as Colt McCoy. And Jeremy also pointed out that in Zechariah 9:9, there's a riddle about a colt. Redskins equals 99. This is going to be their 11th game of the season. Last week they lost number 11 and Colt McCoy came in and he played fairly well. Colt McCoy went to college at Texas from New Mexico. So, Redskins are 6-4. With a win they'd become 7-4. Dallas Cowboys equals 74. The Cowboys lost, they'd be 5-6. Washington, D.C. 56. But then again, Washington, D.C. is also 65. One of these teams is going to become 4-1. Either Dallas is going to be 4-1 at home or Redskins are going to be 4-1 away. Dallas is 41. The over-under is right there at 41. Day leaving 39 days left in the year. Cowboys equals 39. 71 date numerology. Dallas could get 71st win of the series. It's also a date with a life lesson number of 44. It's Dak's 44th game all time. Colt McCoy equals 44. There's the genocide riddle that we saw earlier this year with the Redskins. Genocide 44. Also, the Redskins could get their 44th win in the series on a date with 44 numerology. So it makes it tough. We have 71 and 44 date numerology, and that's the way it's going to go for the team series too. So, again, I said this earlier. It's like some things this year in the NFL are just like, God, I know that it's sometimes the scripting is tight, but this year it's just like, how is it so tight? I mean, there's just been so many times where it's come up like that this year. It's like, okay. Anyway. So it makes it hard to read either way. Dak could also get his 17th overall loss on a 17-date numerology. 51-date numerology. This is the Cowboys' 51st Thanksgiving game. Dak could become 5-1 against the Redskins. We have 33-date numerology as well. This is the 118th all-time game between the two teams. Dallas, Texas is 118, where the game is. The Redskins could pick up their 46th win all-time in the series, and Dallas, Texas is also 46. But there's also the 71 again on the 71-date numerology. The Redskins won earlier this year in D.C. That was with Alex Smith. When Colt McCoy came in last week after Smith's injury, it was 74 days after his birthday. Could he lead his team to a 7-4 record in his first start? This is a big one right here. It's Dak's 43rd regular season game. Dallas Cowboys 43. 2 years ago, the Cowboys bought Ford pickup trucks for Fire Station 43 on Thanksgiving. Dak could get his 14th home win. 43 is the 14th prime. Like how last week he got his 14th road win on the day leaving 43 days left in the year. Now he can get his 14th home win. Dallas Cowboys 43 in his 43rd regular season game. Tough. Could also get his 28th win overall, and Dallas, Texas is also 28 in the 118th matchup where Dallas, Texas is also 118. Dak's 4-1 against the Redskins. If you fell to 4-2, Dak Prescott's 42, DC's 42, but 5-1, 51st Thanksgiving game for the Cowboys, 51 date numerology. That's there on the board. The game is on Dak's 117th day of his age. Redskins 117. Last week, the Texans picked up their 117th win against the Redskins. Think about how it used to be the Dallas Texans once upon a time. Gruden, the Redskins coach, is sitting at 39 losses on the day, leaving 39 days left in the year. For Garrett, he's 52 years old. The game comes 239 days after his birthday. 239 is the 52nd prime. When you write out 6, it equals 52. Same with Arlington. The Cowboys are looking for their 6th win. Cowboys are 7-1 against the Redskins on Thanksgiving. Consider that if they won, they'd be 8-1. 81 has a square root of 9. 9 times 9, coming back to that 99 thing. Redskins is 99. Then again, Redskins is also 72. They could make it 7-2. Cowboys could be 7-2 against the Redskins. So that's tough. If the Redskins did lose from their perspective, they would be 1-8. And here we are in 2018. The only time the Redskins ever won on Thanksgiving was on a November 22nd, 2012, 6 years ago. They've played twice before on this date. Also November 22nd, 1990, the Cowboys won that one. So I thought this note was interesting here. 2 other Dallas teams have played on Thanksgiving. Dallas' first NFL franchise, the Texans, played the Chicago Bears on Thanksgiving Day, November 27th, 1952 in Akron, Ohio, with the team winning its only game of the season, 27-23 over the Chicago Bears. The game was supposed to be in Dallas, but attendance was so bad the league took over the team and moved the game. Then in the first season of the AFL, the Dallas Texans lost 41-35 to the New York Titans. So think about that. New York Titans, the rituals with the Titans and the Patriots, and also the Giants. Anyway, Washington is 3-7 on Thanksgiving. That means with a win, they could be 4-7, and as we know, that's the biggest number in DC. Then again, they could fall to 3-8. DC's on the 38th parallel, so the Daniels, I have a feeling they're going to move together. So if you're watching and Chase Daniel pulls it out with the Bears, I think that gives a good shot for Daniel McCoy or Colt McCoy. So I might keep my eyes peeled on that. Last game is the Falcons and Saints. Neither of them have much Thanksgiving Day history. The Falcons are 1-1 on Thanksgiving. The Saints are 1-0. Before the game, the Falcons star defensive players announced out. He's number 45. Remember, Drew Brees is 45. New Orleans is 45. 45 is the 9th triangular number. The Saints have won 9 straight. It's the 99th NFL season. When it's all rigged, it doesn't matter who's really out. But that's the type of thing that's going to make gamblers say, well, I mean, with he's out, how would the Falcons ever win this game? So notice New Orleans is a 13-point favorite. When you write out 13, it's 45. The Saints could get their 10th win on the day, leaving 39 days left in the year. 10 has gematria of 39. Saints, related to Catholicism, religion, 39 books in the Old Testament, 10 commandments. We got 71 date numerology, Catholic 71. We've seen some of these Saints games be synced up with the Pope, and the Pope's birthday is December 17th, which means the Pope's birthday is 25 days after this game. What's interesting about that is Pope equals 25, and so does Falcons in the most pure cipher. Pope 25, Falcons 25. And I do recall that the Falcons are 25 and 24 at the Saints, could become 25 apiece 25 days from the Pope's birthday. Pope's birthday is December 17th. I'll link this post down below the video so you can check it out. The date has 44 numerology, Saints in Georgia 44. New Orleans can become 5-1 at home on a date with 51 numerology, ATL's 33. This is the 99th regular season game. The Falcons lead 51-47. Again, Drew Brees is 99. The last time these teams played was on the day leaving 99 days left in the year. Record equals 99. Drew Brees set his first record of the season. The Saints' next win will be their 48th. Atlanta does have the gematria of 48. Do they need to be in Atlanta to get that one? The Falcons lead the playoffs 1-0, thus they lead 52-47 all time. Falcons hosting Super Bowl 53. Could they get the major upset and pull off the 53rd win of the series? Let's see again how many days this is to the Super Bowl. So the game is a span of 74 days to the Super Bowl, or 73 days. Matt Ryan's 44-44 away. That hurts because, we can't tell which way the 45 is more likely to go. New Orleans, Drew Brees, 45. It's his 179th game, the 41st primes. 41's the 13th prime. There's a 13-point spread in favor of the Saints. It's also Matt Ryan's 169th regular season game, a number that has a square root of 13. He's 99-69 in the regular season. He's 43-41. He could get his 44th away win in the regular season over the Saints' 44. Notice Drew Brees has 151 regular season wins. If he got upset, he'd be stuck there. His next game's against the Dallas Cowboys, who equal 151. Could also get his 48th regular season loss, Atlanta 48. This is the game that would rob Vegas, because no one's going to bet on the Falcons. Not with the game being in New Orleans. The game's 311 days after Drew Brees' birthday, 311 the 64th prime, New Orleans Saints 64. Quinn's 59th game, he's 33-25. With a win, he'd be 34-25. Falcons has that 34-25 gematria. If the Falcons were to get this upset and win next week over the Ravens, they would improve to 6-6. Baltimore Ravens is 66. If, again, the Saints got upset, Drew Brees would be stuck on 151 wins, facing the Dallas Cowboys 151 next week. And not a lot of Thanksgiving history. Saints, again, are 1-0. Falcons are 1-1. So, common sense says the Saints, who are on fire, win the game. Improve to 5-1 at home on the date with 51 numerology. The numbers suggest there's a riddle here for Atlanta to upset. And the other thing is, you know, these games aren't based on common sense. They're based on scripting. And it does seem that a lot of the games are set up to, you know, rake in Vegas. If Falcons win, Vegas will win huge. So what I would do tomorrow, honestly, with these two backup QBs being in, it's not easy to see what the narrative is here and the way it's going to be. You know, I favor the Bears because of the 99 thing. This Redskins-Cowboys game is very iffy to me. But again, watch what happens with the Daniels. If you see Daniel win here, Chase Daniel for the Bears. If you see Daniel McCoy win here with the Redskins, and then if you see that work out, then you can start thinking, okay, maybe this is going to happen with Daniel Quinn, the coach of the Saints. So that's the way I'd play it. I'd play it by ear tomorrow. A lot of you do the live betting thing. I think if you see two Daniels do well, there's a good chance the third Daniel does well as well. And again, the narratives in these games often are biblical. So Daniel in the lion's den, Zechariah 9:9, the riddle with the Colt McCoy now on the Redskins that have the Gematria 99. So 99th NFL season. That's my advice for tomorrow. I wish it was better, but the numbers fell the way they did. And we'll evaluate after these games and get back after the rest of the games on Saturday. So, good luck, and until next time, Truth Seeker.